Okay, this is Jay Jacobs from popentertainment.com. Nice to meet you all.
What's up,
How you
Jay?
doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
Yeah.
really enjoyed the film.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes,
Well,
thank you.
what was it about the script that intrigued you, made you want to make it?
I think
What,
the fact that it was
never mind.
every single character was a diverse character. I think if I had to like think back and really consider the script in its entirety, every single character was a diverse character. And then per the execution of those characters after the story was shot, every single character, although it was diverse, was told in a very just unbiased American old-fashioned way. So that it was very cool to see that distinction between the two.
All right. How about you, Jenette?
Hi. I think for me, yeah, I definitely think that everybody worked well together. The chemistry was amazing, and just everybody really sharpened each other's swords every day on set, and everybody really brought it to the table. And I think it really shows on screen. So I'm really, really excited for people to check it out.
Great. And you, Jordan?
Yeah, it was certainly just a beautiful piece of art we were able to kind of generate together, and it was I think what really turned me on to the script was the message of diversity we were sending in it, and to be a part of it was fantastic. So and it's pretty, yeah, what you know said, just we were kind of working off each other, and we were really able to kind of build something special. So it's fantastic.
So why do you all think that being in the middle of someplace with like some unknown evil on the outside has always been such a nightmare for people?
Honestly, I think it just brings kind of a thrill to people when it comes to like horror films. It's just the unknown. That's what makes everything so scary, is not knowing what's going to happen next. So for me, I'm like terrified. I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Even though I'm in the film and I already know what's going to happen, I still get kind of like scared, but I think that's what makes it so much fun. So.
Yeah, and also you're cut off from the outside world, man. You have no communication with anyone. You're in a desolate and bleak zone. It's just cold and dead and horrible. Sorry, not to make it all negative, but there's something thrilling about that, and also horribly frightening. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that should even play onto the American setting of it in itself, because we take for granted what it means to be safe in America. I don't want to say we take for granted, but it is taken for granted what it means to be safe in America for some people, obviously some not, considering the climate that we are in right now. So to go up into a place like that, that's just rural and isolated, I think it's easy to go, yeah, nothing's going to happen. We can just have a big old party until something does happen, as it usually does in situations like that.
Or does it?
Or does it? Or we invite the what are the evil eye,
we invite the macabre, man.
The chupacabras.
Well, that house was pretty spooky. What was it like to film in there? Was it as spooky while you were there working as it looks on film?
I'm still having nightmares
were
to this day.
Yeah, go ahead, Kate. Sorry.
I just said I'm still having nightmares to this day. I've been going to therapy. Thank you, Jenette. Carry on.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely shook me a couple months after. I was telling the boys that it's just like I was having nightmares, or I couldn't sleep after filming. We were shooting at night, but shooting at the house was so easy because they literally just put us in the environment and they said play, and then we said okay. So it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, even though it was like really scary.
Yeah, it wasn't as scary for me because I had people around me. I had a whole cast. If I were alone, and if I were just and there was no one around me, then perhaps I would probably be crapping myself. But I'm glad I was surrounded by a cast.
Yeah,
cast of awesome people.
Funny enough, Jordan and Jay and Jenette. Jordan, Jay, and Jenette. What is this? The J Squad? What the hell? What is it? Hey, K's are cool too. All right, thank you. No, I'll be honest. Refreshing my memory on how I felt on certain nights. There were nights where it's like you had the entire cast and crew that was on the first floor, and on the second floor there was nobody around. I definitely thought twice before I started stepping into rooms by myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared. I just didn't feel entirely comfortable.
Right.
Well, Chelsea said earlier that you guys really got along well. Some of you knew each other from before and everything. When did you realize that the cast really sort of worked together?
I mean, I think probably a week in, I think everybody started to get a little bit more comfortable, but everybody's chemistry was, pretty good off the bat. I knew Jose beforehand. I've known him since we were like younger, and he was like, yeah, I didn't even know he was a part of the project at first. And then he was like, yeah, you should totally do it. And then I got casted and I was like, woo! So it worked out.
Yeah, I agree with that because I think that the cast was just again, it was just they're a blessing to be around because usually you're not when you're new, and I was really new to being involved with acting at that time, and that was one of my first big parts. So I was able to really kind of connect with the actors. Kade was really cool. He was really warm. He was really kind of like showing that older brotherly love a little bit when I first came on there. Jenette, amazing sisterly, awesome love that she had, and everyone was just so nice with me, man, and were cool with me that I was a new guy, and yeah, that's what I loved about it.
Yeah, no, I I was the new guy as well. We were the new guys, just
Yeah,
singing "Kumbaya" together in a bonfire in the middle of Topanga Canyon, right? I would say, yeah, agreeing with Jenette, it took us about a little under a week, and then just everybody started to kind of fall into their grooves. And other than that, it was a great experience after the fact.
Yeah.
And the whole month just kind of went by, and we had a great story out of it at the end.
Okay, what was it like working with an iconic actor like Danny?
Danny's amazing. Danny's just like, he's such a sheriff. He has the characteristics of a sheriff naturally. So when he put on that outfit, that costume, it's like, okay, that's Sheriff Lorenzo, So it was very nice working with him. And me as a new actor at that time, still newish upcoming actor at the time, I learned a lot from somebody like that has a lot more expertise.
Right. He definitely has a dad sense to him, but he's also very strong-willed, and he is all about his business and working, and I love that about him. He was great. I honestly learned a lot from him, and I think people are going to be really surprised when it comes to him showing up on screen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to get going. I hope you guys are staying safe and everything, and dealing with the children's safe lifestyle well.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, brother. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.